Alright, I guess not. So, looks like I have a little bit left. One thing, as far as creating your gear, as you can see here, I only have a 40% chance of it being yellow or epic. You definitely don't want to do anything that's less than 100%. It is just so easy to get materials nowadays, with the exception of turkey flowers and the anemones um, for the sea giant rings. But all the other pieces, all you have to do is combine your pieces. So if you go into Forge, it'll tell you which items that you're actually missing on Epic. It'll actually give you the materials list on whether or not you can actually combine to a level 6 or the Epic piece. Um, One thing that you can do is go into your, this is the main screen for Blacksmith. If you go into Combine, it would show up here, and then if you hit the combine all, if your VIP is health high enough, you can hit the self combine, and it will let you go straight to whatever level you want to. If you do not have the materials yourself, you can ask people in your alliance, and you can utilize the trade fair option on your market. Um, this will allow you to either look at your alliance or your kingdom. And if you see here, I believe I needed the badge of protection. It's only 35 million. I could get it cheaper, so I will not buy that. But using Trade Fair to get materials is all really nice. Um, and then I would definitely recommend, if you're trying to get something super cheap and somebody is willing to sell it super cheap, do not whatsoever sell it on Kingdom Trade, because people are going to be like, oh hey, there's a cheap item, like the Smash of Fury is only 250,000. That's not cheap if you think about it in like how many it would take to get you level 6. But that's cheap. Some people would be like, oh, that's cheap, I'm going to buy it, right? That could happen to you. You could miss out on something that you want because somebody put it on Kingdom. Um, if you're doing personal trade, utilize your alliance trade. And if you are not in the same alliance as somebody who you're trading to, swap alliances. Get invited back to your other alliance. You know, do what you can to make sure you actually get the piece that you want. Um, but outside of that, I don't think there's anything else that's needed. You know, I wouldn't recommend starting, if you haven't hit Mage 20 yet, don't bother with a combat set unless you have a lot of extra gold for whatever reason. Um, Focus entirely on getting to Mage 20, unlocking your first set of human uh, tier 4. Those are huge. It's pretty much recommended and required if you want to do any sort of combat, um, with the exceptions of being like a trap base or something. But yeah, that's it.